Hi, this is Jim Malone from NJ and in case you wonder whether hypnosis can help somebody like yourself overcome unhealthy fears such as those related to travel like flying or driving, public speaking, meeting new people, and so on, the answer is a resounding yes. And in case you're wondering how this is so, it might be helpful to review a model I use when explaining hypnosis. You see, we have a conscious as well as a subconscious mind. And the conscious mind is what we see, hear, think, and reason with. It's also what we use when we do something on purpose. For example, I can pick up my pen, my pad, and write something here. That would be a conscious choice. Now, your subconscious or your other than conscious mind is the part of yourself that's habitual and automatic, and it doesn't think or reason. It simply acts out habit patterns the way it's been programmed. And this includes a set of basic survival instincts, and one of the primary ones in that category is fear. And it's also true that sometimes these responses can and do get out of proportion, and it can really have a negative impact on your ability to function as well as to enjoy life to the fullest. Now, going back to my example of the pen, there's actually a fear of writing instruments. It's called stylophobia. I've never actually met anybody with it, but think about it. It's not something that you can do on purpose. Like before, I could choose to write something with the pen, but if I decided, I'm going to be afraid of this, I don't know how you'd go about doing that. So doesn't it make sense that if I did have that fear, I wouldn't be able to stop it consciously either because I couldn't consciously choose it? And I'll give you an example in everyday life. A well-meaning friend or family member might point out to somebody with, let's say, the fear of flying, that flying statistically is much safer than driving when you're traveling a long distance, and that's actually quite true. And that's kind of helpful to know. However, if it's a deeply entrenched fear, that's not going to be enough to alleviate it. And that's going back to the idea that fear isn't a conscious choice. It also tells us that trying to consciously overcome a fear is often going to be an exercise in frustration. Now, with hypnosis, we engage that other than conscious mind, which is emotional and imaginative. And a big part of hypnosis for overcoming fears is bridging that gap between what the conscious mind knows, for example, that flying is relatively safe, and what the subconscious mind feels and imagines and therefore responds. And there's any of a number of techniques I can use if we were to work together to help you move past those fears into a more confident future. And in case you wonder how you can learn more, including finding out how we could possibly work together one-to-one, my contact information is in the description below, and you can reach out and we can set up a time for an initial confidential discovery call and find out if hypnosis can help you as it has for so many other people. So, thanks for watching. I hope to hear from you soon, and take care. Bye for now.